My opinion of Occupy Melbourne, I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people. I don't understand it. I don't fully understand what Occupy Melbourne is trying to achieve. I don't understand what it represents. And whilst I believe in the cause of standing up to the system, I'm all for that, because I think a system needs shake-up every now and then. I don't really know what the end game here is. If you're trying to upset government or make people uncomfortable, then I think you're achieving some of that. But I think if you're trying to actually do some social change, you need to get the populace behind you. The vast majority of people are not happy about the last couple of years, no doubt about it, but people want to see change in a far more constructive way, rather than just talk about things that I believe live and should remain in the halls of university politics departments. But look, if you ever get behind something more concrete and grassroots, and something that can actually enact some change that people will see and get behind, then that's when I think people will understand what you guys are about. I think Australians have a lot of issues that we've been shielded from. I have, in many ways, what's happening in Europe and the US should have happened in Australia, but somehow we dodged a bullet. Don't know how, but we did it. And I think Australians are a little bit too complacent than what they should be. And I think Australians should be standing up to a lot of government legislation that's just been hammered through without really consulting public, and they should be standing up to a lot of corporates that are just running roughshod over small business, running roughshod over the public, running roughshod over government, and I don't think it's right. I think in the end, we are only as good as our own governments, and are only as good as the people who provide us services and products. I'm in small business myself, and mate, it's not an even playing field. We don't get anywhere near the privileges and even support that big business gets. I'd like that future to be for my children, who I'd like it to be a more fairer society, as in there's not this disparity between the ultra-rich and the people that are paddling away and barely eking a living. I'd like to see people waking up and realising that consumerism is not the answer, because possessions don't make you happy, and you don't own your possessions, the possessions own you, and money is not the ultimate happiness. It doesn't bring any happiness. What brings you happiness is knowing that your neighbours, your family, and even the people on the other side of Australia are as comfortable and as relaxed as you are. And I think we've got to move towards a more egalitarian society. I'm a socialist, but I believe in making money and making accumulating wealth. But I also believe you can only have wealth if you are truly content with the way you made it and the way you share it. So I hope Australians become a lot more socially minded. My message to Occupy Melbourne is get your message clear, because there's a lot of people that walk past there and they say, yeah, I want to stand up to the system, but I don't get what these guys are doing, so I'm not going to get behind you. So make your message point clear. I'm a trained marketer, so in marketing it's all about making your message crystal clear. So that's the first message. The second one, my message to Australians is never accept the status quo, because you can get very comfortable standing in a pile of shit, because the shit might keep you warm. What you got to do is be brave enough and step out of it, because you'll find it'll always be better. And take that step, because one day, you never know, you might look back and say, what was I doing standing in that crap?